5 days, 12 Huntington University students were able to impact the lives of more than 90 people with disabilities in the small country of Haiti. NewsChannel 15's Holly Campbell caught up with some of those students who just returned from the trip less than 2 weeks ago. She joins us now.
The point of the trip was to help people who have disabilities that prevent them from doing daily activities by themselves. But at the end of the trip, it was the students whose lives were touched more than any others. As occupational therapist students at Huntington University, fitting a wheelchair is just one thing Caroline, Farah, and Corey have learned. And it was those skills that helped dozens of people more than 1,700 miles away in Haiti. The 12 students were there fitting people with wheelchairs, canes, and walkers who have traumatic injuries from the 2010 earthquake and with disabilities like cerebral palsy.
You'll see mothers carrying in their 14 and 15-year-old son, and that's the way they've managed for years. And so to see them leave with their child in a seating system that serves their needs, it's wonderful. They can interact with their environment. They can feed and swallow much better. They're just in a better state of mind all around.
Caroline Hesterman says she'll never forget the 6-year-old boy who shared a birthday with her.
He was born a normal, healthy boy, but unfortunately he had a traumatic brain injury during the earthquake, and so we got to fit him with a wheelchair and just give him the gift of mobility, something that he had not received for the past 6 years.
For Farah Eliphas, it was a homecoming. It had been 10 years since she last went to the place she calls home. She says it sounded pretty good, help other people, but it did so much more than that.
I was so surprised to realize how much I end up receiving much more than I could give them.
Perspective. That's what Corey Kundle says he walked away with.
It doesn't change you completely. It doesn't change the kind of person you are, but it changes the way you look at things. I think that's really important. I think a lot of people need that.
They gave hope to more than 90 people in the 5 days they traveled from church to church setting up clinics. And in return, they got smiles like this one that they'll never forget.
I know a lot of us have made it our personal goals to really be thankful for what we do have here.
The story behind the wheelchairs is a pretty good one, too. First, they held a drive collecting wheelchairs, canes, and walkers. Then they were sent off to Pendleton Correctional Facility where inmates refurbished them, and then they were sent down to Haiti. We have more about the organization the group worked with Johnny and Friends on Wayne.com. Holly Campbell, News Channel 15.